Ignite, sparked by BBB, where conversations are taking place to change the future.
Welcome back, everyone, to BBB Sharing. I'm Evie, Director of Ignite, sparked by BBB, and I have Giselle from Subrosa here.
Yes.
So I always start with the most basic question, and it is, what is Subrosa? What do you do?
Okay. Subrosa's basically it's a Latin food distributor. We're looking into be one of the best,
I love it.
one of the most known locally, statewide, and why not
I
nationally?
think that's amazing. So I used to work for a big food company. I'm not going to say the name of it because I don't want to get in trouble. But I used to work for a big food company. My best friend still works for them. And I asked her, I said, are they accredited with the BBB? And she said, no, I don't think so. And I said, well, shame on them because they sell food. They should be accredited.
Yes, yes. Well, hey, I'll be accredited.
There you go. So one of the things that I love to talk about is, you as a person, it gives people a great idea on, having a familiar face when it comes to the company. So, what do you do for Subrosa and what's your background?
I am the owner of Subrosa, of course. What do I do for the company? Basically everything, as
Yeah.
many other entrepreneurs. So it's been challenging on that aspect, but very enjoyable. And I think that's one of the biggest achievements. That at the end of the day, I was able to do what I had to do, even though it is not the main focus of Subrosa, which is bringing that. Accessibility to my community, to those items or food that everybody wants to have, and they just don't have access. The city is growing so much, especially within the Hispanic community.
Mhm.
So I want some process to grow with it, to grow with the community, to grow with the city.
Yeah.
So I think I'm at a good position right now to do that. But I'm sorry, did I answer your question?
Yes, it's actually so. I come from the food industry. My dad owned restaurants growing up, and so I know how difficult food is in general. And I think people don't realize, how important it is to be aware with where you're getting your food and the restaurant that you're going to. And so being that person that provides quality food for businesses is so important.
And it is one of Sabrosa's promises, quality and trust. What it
Which is a
promised,
key word for the BBB.
trust.
Yep.
Yes. So my promise to myself is I won't sell what I won't serve to my children, families, or friends.
I love that.
Mhm.
What are some common concerns that you see in your industry that you want to forewarn your potential customers about?
Um, what are the biggest challenges? I will say it's a huge industry. I mean, the food industry will never end,
Yeah.
of course, and making my way in, um, as an immigrant and, having such a big dream, because if I tell you everything I dream about, you might think I'm crazy, but, but,
I'm Greek. We talk about our dreams all the time. It's fine. I
there you
understand.
go. There you go. So, it's just the giants out there, I believe. So I always have to remind myself, I mean, to be humble, be true to my values, and see what that takes me, without comparing myself, but looking to those that I can, respect and admire and follow the steps, they went through, and giving myself time to, step by step getting
Yeah,
where I want to be in a few years.
I love that. What's your favorite part about serving the community?
For me, it's a combination of course, my dreams serve the community, which always, my background would always lead me to serve the community. I work for the Department of Health. I let my license go of radiology technologist
Oh,
just to
wow.
pursue my vision, my dream. But it was always, the care for others. So I feel like Sabrosas gave me the opportunity to combine who I am and at the same time, pursue my dreams and provide for the means of my family and all together stability as well. I've been traveling
love
for the
that.
last 20 years with my husband's job, and we fell in love with Richmond. So we're ready to set our roots here. And it's just like the combination of everything makes it perfect for me.
It really is a great community. I tell people all the time, it's a tough community to get into, but once you get in it, it's beautiful and it's amazing. And I love that part of the community aspect of it is feeding people, you know?
Mhm.
Even if you're a company that sells food, it's so important to provide quality food for restaurants. And I only say that because I grew up in the restaurant business.
Mhm.
And one of the things that would bother me all the time is when I see like something go bad quicker than it's supposed to. And my dad paid money for that, you know? And that put him behind a lot of money. I don't think people realize how much money restaurants spend
Yeah.
on food
And time.
and time.
When you want to get something with quality, they only see the price. At the end, they only see the price. They want to pay for it or not. But and that's another aspect of myself, Giselle Rosa, that my level of respect to small businesses is just at a different level right now. The amount of work, the amount of money, sacrifices when it comes to time, and then you just serve your food to the customer. Like, do they appreciate it? When they appreciate it, it means the world to you.
Yeah.
When they say thank you, when they come back, it's just like, oh,
They loved it. They want to come back. They felt
yes.
something in eating in the environment and the service that you provided for them that just made them want to come back over and over and over again.
Exactly.
And food companies like Subrosa play a huge part in that.
Cute.
Yes. And that's why
Appreciate
I
that.
always tell people, part of what we do here at the BBB is our values are respect, honesty, transparency, and trust. And we want a marketplace that starts with trust. What better example of being accredited than a food company,
There's no.
right? That's what I tell people all the time. I'm like, it's going in your body.
Everything that goes around food too. Like, I started cooking the full meal since I was 13. But the love of food, I had a big family, my grandma in the kitchen the whole time. And it didn't matter the drama that was going on family-wise. Dinner time was the time to reconnect.
Yep.
Whenever I give you my food, when I put it in your hands, I'm giving you years of history and love and tradition and culture and so many things. That's how I see it. And I might seem naive or romantic, but that's what gets me going on my business every time I serve someone.
I agree with you completely. One of the things, I told you I'm Greek, it's not just eating, it's the company you share your food with.
Correct.
And that just brings a whole other level to it. I think having you in here alone to talk about Subrosa and what you guys do and how much you love what you do is so important. It's on a next level. I don't think people realize that. It really is, because you took the time to care about your consumers, your potential customers, to talk about yourself and your business. And that's just a total 180 than any kind of marketing that people do. There's a person behind a brand.
It is. There is a person, there's a story, there's a life. And I want every customer to connect with Subrosas. And whenever they see this name on Latin markets, on supermarkets, or whatever we get to be, is just to connect, that connection with like I said, with who we are as immigrants, Hispanics or Greeks. I don't know. Hey, and you made me making me think about, extending a little bit more Hispanic food.
If you can find Euro meat, like I eat Euros in Greece, gyros, I'll have my dad buy from me every day.
Nice.
Because I love that meat.
Yeah, nice. And that's something that this country brings also, is just the beauty of diversity.
Yeah.
I used to cook with the same ingredients the whole time, but then I realized how much my flavors can change when I use freshly grounded cumin from Honduras, or grounded oregano from Dominican Republic. Because now that I'm in this, it makes a difference. And it's like, doesn't have to be over and over the same ingredients. You start experiencing, and everybody has their own amazing, what's the word I'm trying to use? Unique flavor, that we can add and fuse and do amazing things with food.
There's always that little thing in the recipe that makes it different than every other dish. And it's the authenticity of it.
Yes.
You just can't find it. And the only reason why I completely understand what you're saying is because I'm used to having dishes in Greece, and then they serve the same thing here. And I'm like, it's not the same. It's just not the same.
Yes, it's not. Yeah.
So you get it. You know what I mean.
Yes. Yes.
What are you hoping the future of Subrosa looks like?
I think I will circle back to what I was just saying. My future will be to have families to connect with their roots once they see the name of Sabrosas and the accessibility of many items that they just can't find and you don't feel like you're home.
Yeah.
So I want them to see Sabrosas and see a piece of home in every item we sell.
Yeah, I love that. How can people get in contact with you?
We are in Instagram _Sabrosas. Bear with me. I'm working on my page somewhere, trying to put as much information as I want. We're also working into getting everything we need so we can actually start being on those stores. So keep in touch, follow us, and we'll see. You will grow with us, like
Yeah.
I said.
I think the best part about getting to know a business so young is that you get to grow with it as a consumer.
You need to invite me in about 3 years so I can take you exactly, where I am. Hey, I have my goals. So right now we're just starting. I mean, we're very excited. But I know
Yeah.
what I want to be in 3 years.
That's you have an end game, you have a goal, and I think that's what matters. And being, the fact that you even came in here to talk to people, and it is talking to people that listen to this, they're gonna hear Sub Roses and they're gonna be like, I know the owner of it.
Yay.
Because I got to listen to her talk about her business and she cares.
I do care.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Total difference.
Miriam, thank you. I definitely want to take
Thank
this just a few
you.
seconds to say thank you for this opportunity. It means a lot for Sabrosas.
It means a lot for us at the BBB that you took your time in your busy schedule to come and talk to us. So thank you, Giselle.
Thank you.
I hope I see you again soon.
Yes, please.
Come in for a Spark Conversation. We have them once a month. The next one is November 25th. We get about 80 people in here. So you never know, you might meet a restaurant that is looking for some food.
I'll be here.
All right.
I'll be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Everyone that's watching on YouTube, make sure to follow us, like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Make sure to hit that notification button so that you can get notified every time we post. And don't forget, we are BBB Central VA on YouTube and BBB Sharing on Spotify. Thank you.
Bye.
Ignite, sparked by BBB, where conversations are taking place to change the future.